everyone is aware there was a huge viral moment in sports reporting, and you, Monica, were at the center of it concerning an appearance on Stephen A. Smith's show and a young basketball player on The Fever. Who's apparently generating quite a bit of controversy.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that viral moment.
All right, so the conversation, John, it started about this foul over the weekend that Kennedy Carter for the Chicago Sky fouled Caitlin Clark of the Indiana Fever. And I'm not going to lie to you, John, if I take you through my day that morning, I get the call or the text rather, and I'm like, are we really leading sports with this? Are we really leading sports with a foul?
A person got knocked over in a basketball game.
In sports. All right, I'm like, fine, let's just do it. So we have the conversation with colleagues and friends, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, and my larger point in the conversation was the tenor and the prevailing narrative that has been created around this season's WNBA play is that it's the league versus Caitlin Clark, and that is just absolutely.
Caitlin Clark, the 23-year-old basketball star, isn't just changing the game, she's redefining it. As she celebrated her birthday, instead of waiting for presents, she chose to give back in an incredible way. Already a well-known figure in the sports world, Caitlin used her fame to make a meaningful impact beyond basketball. On her special day, Caitlin Clark's foundation teamed up with Scholastic's National Literacy Program to donate a remarkable 220,000 children's books to schools in Iowa and Indiana that need them most. This isn't just a generous gesture, it's the start of something much bigger. Caitlin reflected on how reading helped shape her dreams as a child, and now she wants to give other kids the same opportunity to imagine and grow through books. In a time when fewer kids in the U.S. are reading regularly, only 28% of children read on a consistent basis, Caitlin is making sure to take action. With support from Judy Newman, Scholastic's Chief Impact Officer, this partnership aims to do more than just give out books, it's about changing the future of education. This initiative is set to create a lasting impact for generations to come, showing that real greatness is found in the difference we make in the lives of others.
Anyway, Time magazine also chose WNBA superstar Caitlin Clark as their athlete of the year. But, okay, here's the problem. A lot of conservatives are having a fit over her interview, and here's what they're so mad about. Watch.
Into the WNBA, like I've said, I feel like I've earned every single thing that's happened to me over the course of my career. But also, I grew up a fan of this league from a very young age. Like, my favorite player was Maya Moore. Like, I know what this league was about. And like I said, like, it's only been around 25 plus years. So I know there's been so many amazing black women that have been in this league, and continuing to uplift them, I think, is very important. And that's something I'm very aware of.
Now, some conservatives are accusing her of, quote, balance.
Caitlin Clark's birthday workout was a performance that left fans absolutely speechless. While many might take it easy on their special day, Caitlin took the opportunity to push herself even harder. Thanks to the Indiana Fever, fans got a front row seat to what a birthday workout looks like for one of the most exciting players in the WNBA, and it was nothing short of spectacular. The footage showed Caitlin powering through an intense shooting drill, effortlessly sinking shots from 5 different spots on the court. One jaw-dropping moment came when she nailed 23 straight three-pointers, an achievement that's truly rare. By the end of her session, Caitlin had made 50 out of 54 shots, boasting an incredible 92% shooting accuracy. To put that in perspective, even seasoned pros can struggle to perform like this under the spotlight of cameras. Fans couldn't get enough, flooding social media with comments like 50 out of 54, that's a whole new level. But beyond the numbers, Caitlin's workout made one thing crystal clear: she's just getting started. With the fever building around her, alongside stars like Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston, we're in for some unforgettable moments from Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. The league had better watch out, because she's only getting better.
The focus on this suggests that we hold women to a different standard than men.
Yeah, I mean, I think men have always had trash talk. That's what it's been. And I think more and more people, as they turn on the game, they're appreciating it for what it is. I'm just lucky enough that I get to play this game and have emotion and wear it on my sleeves. And so does everybody else. So that should never be torn down. That should never, be criticized, because I believe that's what makes this game so fun. That's what draws people to this game. That's what draws it to the pro level, to the college level, to the high school level. So either way, it doesn't matter. You should be able to play with that emotion. That's what makes it so fun. Nobody wants to tune in and not see people, be competitive and passionate about what they're doing across any sport. That's how it should be. So I believe that's, what it should be. And
as Caitlin Clark celebrated her 23rd birthday, tributes poured in from all corners of the globe, highlighting her incredible influence far beyond basketball. From the United States to Chile, the Philippines to Australia, people came together not just to celebrate a sports icon, but to honor the inspiration she provides. Caitlin has become a global sensation, uniting fans of all ages and backgrounds. One young girl from Nebraska shared how watching Caitlin's games motivated her to pick up a basketball for the first time. In Chile, a fan sent a heartfelt message saying, "You are such an amazing person, you deserve everything." A couple from the Philippines expressed their hope that their future daughter would look up to Caitlin as a role model. These personal tributes underscored the deep and lasting impact Caitlin has, not just as an athlete, but as a person who touches lives. Even celebrities and fellow athletes joined the global outpouring of admiration. Tennis legend Billie Jean King praised Caitlin for her role in advancing women's sports, while NBA star Tyrese Halliburton referred to her as one of the most famous basketball players alive. The celebration reached beyond the sports world, with Hollywood stars and fans from all walks of life coming together to honor Caitlin's birthday. This worldwide love is a tribute to Caitlin's excellence, determination, and the power of sports to inspire people everywhere.
Why is she being bullied?
Why is that wrong?
Why is she being bullied for acknowledging something that's smart, truth, and factual?
Well, a couple things. Number one, whether you're an athlete or anyone else, if I hear you use the phrase "my truth," I immediately then discount everything else you say, because there isn't my truth or your truth. There's just the truth. And when you start using phrases like that, it tells me that
not true.
Your brain has been captured.
As tributes flooded in from across the globe for Caitlin Clark, one glaring absence stood out: the WNBA's official social media accounts didn't acknowledge her birthday. In a league that's known for celebrating its players with birthday posts and highlight reels, Caitlin's special day passed by without any mention, and fans quickly noticed. The silence spoke volumes, and the backlash was immediate. Supporters took to social media, accusing the WNBA of favoritism. One fan tweeted, "It's after 4 p.m. and still no post for Caitlin Clark. The bias is real," while another shared Instagram screenshots of birthday tributes for players like Aya Wilson and Angel Reese, pointing out the clear difference. This sparked a heated debate about whether the league was intentionally favoring some players over others or if it was just a major oversight. Caitlin Clark, one of the most celebrated and marketable stars in the WNBA, seemed to be left in the dark. Whether the silence was intentional or an accident, it ignited discussions about how the WNBA handles its top players and the message this sends to fans.
We need to talk about Caitlin Clark.
Yep.
So, Caitlin Clark of Iowa, but now playing for Indiana in the WNBA, gets honored in time as the Athlete of the Year. I don't know. I guess they need a lot of covers or something. I mean, whatever. They just want people who are going to sell their shitty magazine. So she gets selected as Athlete of the Year. And what does Caitlin Clark do? Like, this woman who's a superstar. She's the Michael Jordan of the WNBA. And she's become a phenom in part because the players of the WNBA can't fucking stand her. Why? Mm-hmm. Because she's white. It's abject, absolute.
Caitlin Clark's 23rd birthday wasn't just about celebrating her incredible basketball achievements, it also highlighted the powerful legacy she's building through her charitable work and unwavering dedication. Clark is proving that greatness isn't just measured in points or stats, it's about making a real difference in the lives of others. Whether she's hitting clutch three-pointers or donating books to underserved communities, she's setting a new standard for what it means to be a star athlete. But with all the records she's breaking and the inspiration she's spreading, one big question remains: what's next? As Clark continues to shatter expectations and inspire millions, the pressure is only growing. Can she lead the Indiana Fever to their first championship? Will her literacy initiative spark a nationwide movement? One thing is clear: whatever challenge she takes on, Caitlin will approach it with the same fierce determination and passion that have made her a global sensation.
I'm buying this. They reward the athletes who are not only great, but the big newsmakers. And she may be the biggest newsmaker of the past calendar year. But beyond that, I'm struck by what she said in the interview with Time Magazine. She acknowledged that, yes, she benefits from white privilege, even though she works hard. She said that Dejanay Carrington was not targeting her. She said she wasn't targeted by the league. She rebuffed a lot of things that people were saying about those players and affirmed that she was going to stand by the black women in the WNBA, which is what a lot of people have been waiting for. And that says more to her character than anything she does on the court.
Caitlin Clark's rise to stardom is a story of hard work, perseverance, and dedication. While she's now making waves with her incredible performances and unforgettable moments, her journey to greatness wasn't easy, it was earned. Growing up in West Des Moines, Iowa, Caitlin's success didn't come without effort. She spent countless hours practicing in her driveway, no matter the weather, dreaming of achieving the very moments she's living today. Family members remember how young Caitlin would challenge her older brothers to pickup games, insisting on playing until she won. Her father recalls how fearless she was, whether facing boys older than her or girls bigger than her, she never backed down. That fierce spirit has stayed with her through every step of her journey. Caitlin's determination helped her rise from a standout high school player to a college superstar at Iowa, where she shattered records and became a household name. But her path wasn't always easy. Early on, she faced rejection from top programs and struggled with self-doubt. Yet, instead of giving up, Caitlin pushed herself harder, honing her skills and proving her critics wrong. Today, as one of the biggest names in basketball, her story is a powerful reminder that success isn't about taking shortcuts. It's about facing setbacks, staying determined, and believing in yourself through it all.
Alyssa Thomas is one of the most quiet, woman of few words, does not mince her words, lets her game speak for herself type of people you will ever meet. She's one of those people also that has an alter ego on the court. She's a bully, she plays hard, she plays well, but off the court, she is like so soft-spoken. So if she's choosing to speak, there is a reason. Let's talk about this Connecticut Sun series, right? In this series, we saw Caitlin Clark get poked in the eye. And Caitlin said in media after that, that was accidental, that was unintentional. But we saw reporters gaslighting that situation, trying to make more of it, speaking to amplifying the wrong narratives. As a result of that, Dejanay Carrington, who has been vocal about the issues that players have dealt with over the course of this WNBA season,
With Caitlin Clark leading the charge, the Indiana Fever are making a major shift from a rebuilding team to one with serious championship potential. Fans are buzzing with excitement about the team's bright future in the WNBA, and it's easy to see why. Alongside Caitlin, the Fever have standout talents like Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston, putting the team on the verge of something truly special. The Fever's management is fully aware of the stakes and is making bold moves to help Caitlin and the team reach their full potential. The offseason has seen plans for bringing in sharp shooters, strong defenders, and experienced players to elevate the team's performance. "We're building a dynasty, not just a team," says Keith Porter, the Fever's player development coach. With Caitlin at the helm, the sky isn't the limit, it's just the beginning for this exciting new chapter in the team's history.
But when, just asking you directly, when people use your name for racism, misogyny, whatever, what is your response to that?
Yeah, I think it's disappointing. I think, everybody in our world, deserves the same amount of respect. The women on our league deserve the same amount of respect. So people should not be using my name to push those agendas. It's disappointing. It's not acceptable. But yeah, I mean, this league is the league I grew up admiring and wanting to be a part of.
Caitlin Clark's journey and the Indiana Fever's bright future are truly inspiring, but the road ahead won't be without challenges. The WNBA is a highly competitive league, with powerhouse teams like the Las Vegas Aces and New York Liberty also chasing championships. Yet, the Fever's strategy is different, centered on teamwork, selflessness, and a collective drive to prove the doubters wrong. With Caitlin leading the charge, they're not just looking to compete, they're setting their sights on becoming the team to beat in 2025 and beyond. What do you think about Caitlin Clark's incredible birthday surprise, her unstoppable rise, and the promising future of the Indiana Fever? Do you feel the WNBA missed a chance by overlooking her special day, or is there more to the story? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thrilling, game-changing basketball stories that'll keep you on the edge of your seat.